Hi group number threes, welcome to this week's video. This week we are doing a dream interpretation spread. So this spread is going to kind of delve into what your subconscious might be saying, how the dream might manifest in real life, that kind of thing. So the card that drew you guys in was card number 25, Focus. That wasn't me saying focus to the camera, but it's the card. The card's name is Focus. So this card talks about where we're putting our focus, how to focus, grounding ourselves, really trying to connect with our soul, that type stuff. So it's going to preside here over your reading. And this reading has 6 questions, but the last one is for our oracle cards. So the first 5 are, what is the purpose behind the dream? What is my subconscious trying to communicate through it? What physical manifestations will I experience connected to this dream? What signs should I be paying attention to help me uncover the meaning of the dream? And how is this dream linked to my reality? Sorry, the type on my screen is very small. So let's see what the card, this one has come out already, what the cards have for you, my group number 3s. That one. This is my Cosmovisions Oracle deck, and it tends to have different meanings or different representations of the classic Rider-Waite's. So I might look up some cards if we come up with ones that I don't remember. So just as a heads up. All right, so let's just get right into it, group number 3s. So card number 1, my tongue has been tripping all over itself today. So card number 1 is, what is the purpose behind this dream? And the card we have for you is the 2 of Trees. The 2 of Trees is the 2 of Pentacles. And the 2 of Pentacles really talks about balancing two things, being stuck between two things, like a rock in a hard place, or just trying to find some sort of balance. So this dream is really trying to bring you some kind of balance, show you some way to create balance in your life. It's almost feeling like, you're stuck in a desert and you're looking for water. You're stuck in an endless cycle of these two things, back and forth, and the dream is trying to help you break the cycle. So the next card we have is, what is my subconscious trying to communicate through the dream? And the card we have for you guys is the Elementalist. I believe this is the Queen of Cups, but I'm going to look her up because they're all very different from the typical kings and queens that we see. So, one moment. The card you guys got is the Elementalist, and it's actually the King of Air, which is the King of Swords. And in this deck, it really talks about this person having control over all of the elements, having the balance and the foresight to use them all intertwined with each other. Like if a fire gets too hot, we take water into the equation, or if the water is raging, we calm down the storm a bit. With the air, we calm down the storm a bit. So like it's this balance, this person who has achieved balance in their power. So what is my subconscious trying to communicate through it? Your subconscious is desperately trying to give you means and methods to find balance, to find harmony with yourself and the things around you and your environment. It is trying to get you to focus. So yeah. It's also trying to tell you that, like, to have balance in your life, there has to be a harmony with yourself, to like understand what your needs are and what kind of person you are and when you need things and all that stuff. You really have to be in tune with your own self, to be able to achieve that balance. So yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say, really. Your subconscious is trying to bring in this energy of oneness and wholeness and all that stuff. So the next card we have for you, this is, what physical manifestation will I experience connected to the dream? And the card we have for you is the Maze. This is a major arcana. It's card number 14, which I believe is Temperance. I am going to look it up though, because again, these cards have super different meanings than the regular Rider-Waite-Smiths. So the card you guys got here is the Maze, which is card 14, which is indeed the mirror card of it is Temperance. But this card talks about temperance in the sense of tempering our expectations in changing how we think about things. It also talks about how the world is a great big old maze, and there's many outcomes, and there's no like right or wrong thing to be the outcome. It's just a matter of chance, and also like how life is. Like, it's just kind of a mishmash of a lot of different things, and there's not a, like, you can't do anything particularly wrong, because everything's shifting all of the time, if that makes sense. Like your life path is not determined, and because of that, there's not like a wrong choice that you can make. Like, if you believe in God, like, God is not limited by your choices. He can see the infinite. He can see the ultimate amazing possibilities that are out there. And like, so you can't make a wrong choice. He's still gonna end up getting you to wherever you need to go. It's just a matter of which way you choose to go. I hope that makes sense. So what physical manifestation will I experience connected to this dream? So yeah, you're going to experience, in your real life, you're going to experience a shift in focus. You're going to experience the need to change your expectations about something. Maybe it's something we can no longer achieve because of physical ailments, or maybe it's something that, like, a friendship has fallen apart and it's just, there's no recovering it, and like, you saw yourself with this friend forever and now they're no longer a part of your life, and so we have to change our expectations around that. We have to mourn the loss of that possible future that is no longer a possible future. But also realize that there are now multiple new futures that are possible. So it's a shift in our expectations and our, how did the card put it? Compromise. It's a shift in our expectations and a need to find a compromise. I can't get all of this thing. I can't have both my cake and eat it too. So I have to compromise in certain situations to make it doable for me, to make life livable. We have to compromise. So you're gonna find the need to compromise and change your expectations in your real life. And that's going to come from this desperate need of balance. So, card 4. What signs should I be paying attention to help me out, to help me uncover the meaning of this dream? And the card we have for you is the 7 of Birds. This is, focus. This is the 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords normally has a man with a bunch of swords in his arm running away from a tent. So it can talk about a lot of different things. It can talk about betrayal. It can talk about leaving dangerous situations. It can talk about a bunch of different stuff. But it's this experience of if you're the person that had the tent, it's this experience of somebody taking everything and fucking jetting. If you're the person with all the swords, it's the experience of, I need to, like, just accept the losses. I can't take the tent with me. I just gotta fucking go. I just gotta go. I gotta get out. So what signs should you be looking for? This card in particular in this deck talks also about migration because they used birds to represent this idea. So it talks about migration, picking up from one place and going to another place, and like valuing the place we came from, but also knowing that we need to move on, move forward, change expectations. So I think the signs that we should be looking for are means by which we can shift, we can move, we can make acceptable outcomes for ourselves that are also compromises, if that makes sense to you guys. Like, I'm sure the birds don't really want to leave where they normally live, but they have to because bad weather is coming, and birds don't do well in rain. Like, their feathers get all wet and it's sad. But I mean, they obviously have oil coating to protect their feathers. Don't come at me. But you know what I mean? Like, there are things in your life that you need to find balance in, so you might need to let one of your juggling balls drop. And that might not be a very comfortable or nice thing for you, but it is something that will make life livable, if that makes sense to you guys. So it's the signs you are looking for are moments where your guides point out, hey, we could drop this. Hey, we could stop doing this. Is this really necessary? You know, that kind of thing. So, the last card we have for you guys is this card, which is, how is this dream linked to my reality? And the card we have for you guys is card number 6, Soulmates. Obviously, this is the Lovers card. Card number 6, Soulmates. We're actually hopefully going to talk about this card this month because it's now February, and also I haven't done the next reading in our series on the major arcanas. So anyway, the Lovers card obviously talks about lovers, but it also talks about intimacy, and it talks about levels of intimacy, because normally in this card we see both the lovers, but we also see God or an angel at the top of it, and there's this intimate connection that God had with the first Adam and Eve, where they were the only 3 kind of beings that roamed the Garden of Paradise, right? It was this intimate friendship connection that they all had. So I think this card is saying, how is this dream linked to my reality? There's in some way, you are overextending yourself or overextending others with your level of intimacy with them. I more get the message that it is you that kind of needs to shift your focus, that there are some people that are just not worth your trust, respect, and time. And there's a need to, you have too many balls. We need to, if you're polyamorous, this will make a lot of sense to you. We need to drop one of the balls so we can like pay better attention to all the other balls. There is somebody or something in your life that does not deserve the level of intimacy you are giving to them. And it might be time to take a step back from them, to give yourself time and space and better evaluate what value they give to you, but also like how you feel in that space. Like if it's a constant fight, a constant battle all of the time, it might be time to take a step back from the intimacy to recover your own stamina, to recover your own sense of self. Because sometimes when we're in a relationship with someone who we find to be a contentious person, we get so wrapped up in that we lose ourselves. So this is sort of a message to take a step back from something, to reduce our level of intimacy with someone or something, so that we have space for ourselves again. Okay, so the last card we have for you guys is from my Messenger Oracle deck. And this is a question we are posing to your guides or whoever sent you this dream. And it is, what are you trying to teach me through this dream? What are you trying to teach me through this dream? So, let's see what we get for you guys, my group number 3s. Ooh, that one wants to talk. Okay, just that one. So, the card that we have for you guys is, oh, nice. Protect the wild and green. Protect the wild and green. I also realized that as I pulled out the Lovers card, I definitely skewed it more towards relationships, but it doesn't have to be relationships with another person. This level of intimacy that you are giving to something, it could be like how intimate you are with your phone. Like how much time and space you're giving to scrolling, or how much time and space you're giving to eating junk food, or I don't know, anything. This could really talk about any kind of intimate relationship you have. Doesn't have to be with a person. Just want to put that out there. Okay, so the card that you guys got, Protect the Wild and Green. I'm going to read this to you out of the book. Protect the wild and green. You are a guardian of the earth and all who share it. The trees, the animals, the birds, insects, and inhabitants of the ocean blue. It is time to play an active role in protecting and preserving the wild and the green by being aware of and limiting your impact upon the natural world. This world is not yours to possess. It is a gift given to you and your children. Tread gently, tread with care, and walk with love. Remember, your relationship with the world is a symbiotic one. Yeah, so this is another message of like balance. I don't want you guys to take this message and be like, oh no, I used too many plastic silverwares. No, if that's what makes your life livable and accessible for you, that's perfectly valid. Corporations make more plastic than you could in an entire lifetime. So it's not you that's destroying the planet. I think more what it is talking about is living in harmony with the people and things around us. And if that means, again, paying more attention to how we share our intimacy and tread lightly, remember your relationship with the world is a symbiotic one. So if you're giving your intimacy to something that is harmful to you, you are also harming the rest of the people in your symbiotic circle, because they see the hurt in you, which also hurts them. So it's kind of this message of like, take care of yourself, please, because you're needed throughout the microcosm that you call your life, okay? So take care of yourself. You are the green in the wild. So that's all I'm seeing for you, my group number 3s. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Man, I'm tripping over all my words today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me out so much on this channel. And I hope you guys have a blessed everything. Thank you so much for watching. This was Pan. Bye, guys.